Good day, gentlemen and ladies. Today we are the 12th of September. It's Tuesday. We are in the afternoon. Still a little bit cut with that human man's cold, but getting better. Still sleep a lot during the day, but doing my house chores and garage. And now talking about my garage again. In that corner, deep buried, I've got my generator, and I'm not happy at all. Last year, I had the generator ready because it's the hurricane season starting. Matter of fact, there's one coming up in the maritime. Hope everything is gonna be fine. They talking it's even bigger than Fiona, so I hope it's not gonna be like that at all. But I need my generator for house power failure backup, electricity, you know what I mean. But mainly also for this week, I'm gonna try, or perhaps next week, to weld my Fixe, my RV broken suspension leaf support. So in order to do that, and also I've got all my stuff for my chimney. I have the chimney, I have the cover, I have the roof, also the rain cap on it. I've got stuff for various places. I have the pitch. I've got also all the electrical, the nails and everything. I've got even pieces of wood. The main goal today, you're not gonna see that on video. I'm gonna take the generator out of there, doing a better cleanup, but at least getting ready for the welding. The welding, it's not gonna be that bad. I mean, I'm talking maybe a 6 inches weld. That's it. Maybe some adding some steel. So I've got plenty of tissue for my running nose. But yeah, so stick around because it's gonna be. I need to empty my garage, put everything out. So yeah, all right, definitely that. All right, so cheers. So it took me roughly a good 20 minutes. By the time I removed the tractor, my John Deere, take out everything out. This is all the stuff, most of the stuff of for my project for the chimney. I'm still missing my 15 bags of cement, concrete, roughly. It's a good time to do an inventory. I didn't have any screws left, any nails left, roofing nails. This is all the tarps above the generator, and it's coming in the back. The good news, I had no mouse nest like last year. What I'm trying to say is tell you is no matter what, when I do lose power, utility power, electricity, is I'm not putting the generator right away. Is I wait a good sometime up to 4 hours. The main reason why, and like I told you many times in my video, I don't know if you can see the top line you see up there. This is the power utility line. So and then on the two line below is the servicing line. So the first line is always on the top is the power line. The other line is servicing line. It could be for carrying electricity, but like the twisted rubber there, it is using these two lines. And then after that, it's cable and telephone. Well, when you lose power, it's either from a striking ground, it could be a transformer burning, something either natural or something broke. Well, what happened is the ground often get energized. So it's not a good time putting a generator when the ground is energized because all those twisting line, and by the time the hydro crew is there fixing this, I wait a good 4 hours. So no, I'm not that bad because it only take me 20 minutes. But just to let you know, I don't know if you've been in ice storm, something like that. All those lines are all twisted together, and I read on ground coming from the hydro power. The ground was energized. By the time the repair crew were there, everything. They cut the power, they they fix it, and everything is safe. Then I put my generator on. Now I'm just gonna rearrange and move the generator out of there. You rearrange the stuff, putting the stuff I really don't use completely in the corner, and put the generator a little bit closer. Yeah, definitely. All right, not close enough so the bad boys will come in. Nah, I'm waiting for them. Anyway, stick around. Alright folks, so as you can see, I set up my generator. I didn't start it yet. I just did an inspection, oil level, dust off, make sure everything is clean, plenty of fuel. Of course I did reuse the fuel. The fuel has been 1 year now, year old. It's been treated. It's high octane, non-ethanol. That's gonna be tough going because now we have ethanol starting this year and super unleaded fuel. So we'll see about that. I've got my trusty Lincoln Electric buzz box, and I've got my setup, a railroad, old railroad plate, and I'm using 70/40 1/8 size stick rod. So I'm just gonna, just for testing it before actually doing it on the RV itself, and it's gonna be a good practice for me. Just one rod, just one pass normal, see how it goes, and yours to enjoy. So let's start the generator. Like I told you, last time I run it was last year, and let's do that. All right, so first of all, I open the fuel valve, I pull the choke. Okay, I already pulled it. All right. Now breakers, this is off, automatic, run. I put it on switch, of course, on. That should do it for now. All right, so let's start. Usually start the first crank. We'll see. Wow. You're impressed. All right. So let's start back on the off. That's gonna keep the engine running. Breaker on. Now I put it to 40. Now I'm gonna start my welder. Okay. right. I don't know if you can see, but I'm very proud about my welding. That 7014 one inside stick rod is doing very well. It's the one I bought. I always bought my stick rod into a welding store. So I know the bead are big, but it's in purpose for me. I wanna know how it weld, and I didn't want too much penetration because the steel, the thickness of the steel frame on the RV is not that thick. I want to do a big bead. So I'm very happy. I don't know if you can see it. All right. So very straight, very nice fingers. I don't know if they call it nailing, and I didn't go too deep. Usually my problem is I was creating like on each side a little like a ditch, but very nice. I'm very happy about these. All right, it pays to buy a good stick rod. All right, so that was my field testing. I really like my generator. I did a full review on it. It's gonna be on my video description. It's quite warm, but I'm doing good. I'm drinking plenty of water. I'm sweating out that cold away for sure. But I'm very happy. Oh man, I miss welding so much. Too bad I'm not like a creative guy on welding. Well, alright, so what I will do is put everything back together because they're calling for rain. I need to prep before. I'm gonna show you that in detail. Alright, stick around. As you saw, as I was doing the first welding and the engine was getting warmer, I didn't have the full power. I was feeling it. Then I realized, oh, I forgot to push back the choke, and right away, and I saw it on my last welding pass, that I had no problem. These three, as I was welding, it looks like it was getting weaker because the engine was working harder, and so yeah, it was getting enriched. So definitely, yeah, the choke. So I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna show you in detail what I'm going to weld. All right. All right, so what I've done is use a jack, and I jacked up the rear differential, the rear suspension, and you can see the crack right at the tip of my finger. It's more inward, so it's a fatigue. So I have to weld about there to there. So that's a 1 inches, and another there to 1 inches. And the same thing on the other side. I will have to do. The other side will be a little bit tricky, but I'm gonna cut the. I'm not going to use the full length. Maybe welding there and then the rest of the rod on the other side. So perhaps just maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 inches length welding, and then I'm going to reinforcing it by putting a kind of angle iron from there all the way, wrapping this. So definitely this will reinforce, and same thing on the other side. Now I have to look. I did look on the other side if something was like that, and nothing. I don't have X-rays with me, but definitely maybe doing a little pass won't hurt. Definitely, yeah. The rest of it, I didn't clean it yet. I will clean it. I have to ungrease everything anyway because I don't want to. It's gonna get warm. I will have a fire hose beside me. I will have wet rags also. Everything against fire, because on this side everything is still here. On the other side, I've got the propane line is on the other side. I have only electricity passing about 4 inches higher than that, so I will have to protect with the steel sheet. Other than that, yeah, that should be it. All right. So the main reason of my setup today is my generator, because hurricane season is starting. Now the generator is working very well. So in the next coming, my priority is definitely have the roof chimney installed and then the RV. But the RV I can wait a little bit when it's colder. But the roof, that's another ball game. So I'm gonna finish setting up the garage the way I like it. So at least I have better access. I'm gonna purge the generator. There's the neat thing about this is if you can see, I just have to remove that screw. All the fuel in the bolt of the carburetor is completely empty. So and it's emptying also a part of the yeah, everything is empty in there. So that's what you like. Even if I'm gonna use it in 2 weeks, I rather have that. So I'm not I closed the shut-off valve in a way, so everything is good. So I hope you like my short video. Basically, for you folks, get ready. If you have a generator, do a good inspection, get it ready. I have the connection already set up behind my compressor. I've got my electric cable. I cannot wait to see my range. You're gonna see that video on Sunday morning, so I will have my family here. So yeah, all right. A lot of things going on. I just let's say God gave me the the code to have a fully rusted, rusted. Yeah, I was getting rested 2 weeks. All right. Wow, it's only a week. We're Tuesday. All right. So do take care. Life is good. All right. All right, folks. So everything is back there. So it's gonna be much easier. The generator is forward. Only did take me minutes to get it in place, installed, connected. One thing I forget to mention is, you know, that's the former chimney, prefab chimney. I want to use it as an exhaust for the like connecting a direct exhaust pipe from the exhaust of the generator directly onto the chimney, so all the carbon dioxide will vent off. It's going to be much less noise. Also, it's act like a kind of a muffler. All right, so that was my last input video. All right, so I'm very happy. Everything is there. The only thing I have to do now is wait until I get better, work on the roof, and yeah, I hope you like my small buzz box video. Try out the generator on the. All right. If you have any question, please time to ask me. I have plenty of time to answer all your question. All right, take care of yourself again. Life is good.